That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on season 12. We have so much in store for you for NBA 2K26.
I cannot wait for 2K26.
But until then, remember, you can access all past 2K TV episodes from the main menu. You'll find tips on how to improve your game, interviews with your favorite 2K community members, and so much more.
That's right. Enjoy 2K25, have a great summer, and we'll leave you with a special look back at players getting.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Edwards out there with Naz Reid. And it's Thunder in at the point. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the three. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA.
And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Oh, and Reid with a block. And here's the fast break. Here's Thunder. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night now. So he hits one of two from the stripe. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Thunder, and the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Van Vliet, 15 in his last outing. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Now Smith. Checked by Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Here's Thunder. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Randle, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that one's good. Thunder's got 5 points.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision making. That's a pretty setup.
Van Vliet with it. Randall's in his pocket. Van Vliet, the pass to Green. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Reed. On the wing, Ingles. Green covering. To the paint. Here's Reed. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from three, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Randall with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Timberwolves foul.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Sengun. Whitmore comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Green. Now here's Van Vliet. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Reed against Adams. Back to Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And another miss by Houston.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
I just love the ball move.
Timeout called. Houston, last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
And the Timberwolves. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Thunder was outstanding. He contributed 40 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, you could see how Sengun read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Rockets trail by 17. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Thunder. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Take it away. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Houston, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Brooks. Can they get it? The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Here's Thunder. Green covering. And here is Ingles. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Edwards.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called. Houston. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
So for the Rockets, Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Tate comes in for Brooks. And it's Amin Thompson in for Van Vliet. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Allen comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Knocks it loose. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Thompson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 16 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Thompson outside. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in
the score. Your Rockets 23, the Timberwolves 40.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Minnesota with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Reed. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Van Vliet. And there's a 3-second violation. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Thunder with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Green against Edwards. And it's hammered home by Green.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Harris is checked in. Minnesota on D. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Here's Smith.
Get there.
Down low. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. Here's Harris. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 20. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
There's the drive. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Softly drops in the floater. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Thunder. They get the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Number 7.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Harris has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Rockets trail by 20. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Thunder. And it's good for 2. Thunder's got 30 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Thunder. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great.
Making some changes. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Whitmore. And Tate is subbed in for Thompson.
1 shot.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Green out there with Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Eason in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thunder with the bucket.
7.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Eason finds Sengun. Green up top, fires from deep. A rebound by Ingles. Minnesota leading by 20. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And here's Green from the arc. Kept alive by Houston. Outside Tate. There's the three. And he can't get that one. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Ingles passes to Thunder. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reed against Şengün. And here's Green from the arc. Another miss by Green. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Thunder.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Eason. And Tate gets it to go.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Here's Thunder. Kept alive.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Tate's shot is off. Here's Thunder. Green covering. Here's Thunder. Rebounded by Green. Tate against Ingles. And he commits the intentional foul.
They're going to win, so he should just relax. Yeah, too bad he fouled out.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie.
Baby, I can't believe you're mine.